I am a superhero. Woo! My alter ego is Eco Crusader. One day I arrived at work, I opened my emails, and there was an email saying, "We think you're a superhero." I was like, what a great email. It's the best email. So then I read the email, and it was from the Institution of Civil Engineers. So my background is in geography and environmental science. I'm not a civil engineer. So I got back to them and I was like, this is the best email I've ever received, but I'm not a civil engineer and I'm not even a paid up member of your organization. So, I don't know if it's really meant for me. And they were like, we think you're a superhero. We wouldn't have sent you this email if we didn't think you were a superhero. Can we make an avatar of you? I was like, yeah, you can make an avatar of me. And they called me Eco Crusader, and this is my avatar. And a couple of years later, I was still working with the organization doing continual professional development and other outreach. And they made me STEM Ambassador of the Year for Scotland, and then the following year, STEM Ambassador of the Year for the whole of the UK. And around about the same time, Action for Children in Scotland, a charity, named me their Woman of Influence of the Year, and I really, really struggled with that. I wasn't coping with all of these accolades. I didn't really believe that that was for me. But what I always have done is believe that we need to work with nature to find the right solutions. We need to work in an interdisciplinary way. I see myself as a bridge builder, not of the civil engineering variety, but across disciplines, across the languages. I translate between what an engineer says and what an environmentalist says. At my heart, I'm an educator, and I'm always an enthusiast. Next slide, please. Yeah, and the next, just press again. So why interdisciplinarity? Because we have complex problems, wicked problems. We need to be able to work together in order to fix them. In order to deliver sustainable infrastructure to deal with a triple flooding threat, which is coastal, it is river flooding, which is fluvial, and it is rainwater, stormwater flooding, which is pluvial flooding. All of these are increasing in magnitude and intensity. This is the place where I live. Next slide, please. We need to add new ways of dealing with our environment. This is a very simple picture of a sustainable drainage pond in a neighbourhood. It not only helps to reduce flooding, it improves water quality, it provides biodiversity and habitat, and it provides community benefit for well-being and health. So we need one water, one health, one planet. Next slide, next press. Because our planetary boundaries are being exceeded. You may just be able to see in the very bottom corner a little face. That is Johan Rockström, one of the authors of the Planetary Boundaries, delivering this just the other week in Scotland. So we're exceeding the planetary boundaries. We have to work together to be able to try and stem that situation. Next slide, please. And one of the most amazing things is that I've been able to do that better because of Homeward Bound. So you women are amazing through communication, collaboration, co-creation, and even a bit of co-funding in order to deliver co-benefits. Love those C words. I was able to work with the wonderful women of Homeward Bound to get international lectures for my locked down students in lockdown. Big shout out to Nat and Linda. Thank you so much for coming online. I was able to take advice from the women of Homeward Bound to be able to get my university registered as an official UN observer so that I could take students, business and administrative colleagues of mine to COP26 so that across our institution, from the very junior to the very senior, everybody had the opportunity to see those global negotiations around climate finance, and the imperatives that are needed in order to make a change. We now have a sustainability strategy in our organisation. So my ask to you is help me to keep doing that. If you want me to talk to you about any of those things that I offer, the communication, collaboration, STEM ambassadorship, I'm here. But let's work together. I want to work with you more to do the right thing, to find the right solutions, to be positive change makers, because we really are stronger together.